Hey guys, welcome back. We're continuing watching game with...
We should be doing the boss on Gumball, World of Gumball. We're doing a watching game. We just watched a completely unrelated animation. The extraordinarily crazy, fucked up Mr. Pickles.
The only word for it is fucked up.
Yeah, I love that show.
That might be the most off-rail show I've ever watched.
So Mr. Pickles is it's like Lassie meets Forrest Gump. Like the kids like Forrest Gump, but the dog's satanic. I don't know what's going on here. So like everything's like what you would expect from like a
So we're supposed to hit those...
Adult Swim, like Metalocalypse, like crazy fucking heavy metal type cartoon, except it's like Leave It to Beaver.
It's like...
but offensive.
If Moral Oral was the most offensive TV show ever.
Well, Moral Oral's kind of... This is a little bit more over the top, a little bit more metal than Moral Oral ever was. Moral Oral's offensiveness was subtle. Not like decapitating people and shit.
You're about to die.
We're like fighting the internets. So we skipped forward, we played another backtrack level. So we got all of our characters 3 powers now.
Not all 3 of them, only all...
Yeah, we got them all level 3 powers now. That's what we got the achievement for. They all have their like jumping speed thing, which is what this is for Mordecai. Like you go zoop. And then they have their normal attack and then this thing. And then we're on the Gumball's boss, so hopefully we get to play a new fucking level after this.
No, I'm gonna switch.
I'll just die eventually. Use a different character. This boss is not fun. I have like a spirally shield. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? But watch his like special upgrade thing.
It's like a laser.
It's like a flower laser though. Alright, we already figured out his. Let's do this. I feel like Finn's is like really powerful. Jake and Finn's fucking stomp.
Steven's is really powerful too, actually.
See, like they have this boomerang thing they do.
Oh! I fucked it up.
Oh, his thing makes him change his weapon. So you can go like the boomerang or this.
Oh.
Or the normal hammer. I like the boomerang. Oh, fuck.
It uses their power-up thing, so when you hit it...
Yeah, I got boomerang now.
The bosses are really easy in this game.
Well, the game's kind of easy if you're paying attention.
Oh god, Uncle Grandpa.
Oh. So Uncle Grandpa's by far the worst of all these so far.
It honestly might be the worst show I've ever watched.
Of course we're on the RV. Pizza Steve.
So you gotta catch Peach's speed.
Yeah, we figured out that the yellow button move is extraordinarily useful. Hey, I got a jetpack. Hey, I got a jetpack. Nice.
And it hurts people.
Ah, I see. It's also a superpower. Like, you can't use your yellow button if you're using your other one.
Now my guy's jumping. If I'm not shooting, I'm jumping.
Oh, yeah. It looks like, oh, yeah. So there's, like, poison traps, fire traps, and electric traps. And then there's shields that you can break.
Gas. Poison, yeah.
And they're all, like, all the weapons are that the characters have are based on different things. So what's Finn and Jake do? Just brute force?
I think so. Oh, hey.
Or it could be whatever this is.
No, that's Uncle Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense with this fire.
We probably haven't got to Finn and Jake because that was just introduced.
Right? So it's like another thing you have to think about. I guess to add something to the game. It's just, it doesn't add much to the game fast enough, honestly.
Yeah, but we are taking 15 to 30 minute breaks every time we beat a couple of levels.
Right, but how terrible would this game be if you were like really running at it? You know what I mean?
It'd be short. I mean, it's...
I don't know. This game would be horrible in fucking single player. I mean, one of the things is like the voice acting, the lack of it. I feel like they should have added, like, if they aren't gonna add it to like in the end game, they needed to do something in between the game segments.
I couldn't imagine it being too expensive to have your
And
guys...
even if it's not like voice acting, they're cheap. They're being really cheap. Because even then, like, they could have done voice acting based on like
we don't have that code yet.
well, it said purple was yeah.
That's pink.
No. They could have like, you know, stolen clips from the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is you don't think... I mean... You own the show. Couldn't you get them just to do their catchphrases? Like, have randomly, like, Rick and Morty go, Ayo! And you own that already.
You are constantly calling Mordecai
yeah.
and Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Mordecai and Rigsby. I mean, you own that, so...
I think they still gotta pay him if they use their voice, I'm sure. I can't imagine, like... I mean, I understand, like, a recording session would have been expensive, but I feel like if they just used their voices from the show, they probably could have got away with some shit. I'm not sure who my favorite character to use is at this point.
I mean, I'm actually getting to the point where I like all of them, except for Steven.
Well, Steven's got a weird thing going on with his bubble. The game does want you desperately to use them all at all times. These treasure chests, the first time we came across one, we couldn't open them. And it was like, oh, that was really cool. And then we finally opened one. I was like, that's fucking it.
Yeah, I kind of wish we would have gotten that recording.
That was disappointing as all hell.
Yeah, it was very anticlimactic. Because you have to kind of use their power-ups to... Oh, this is hard.
Oh, it's the fucking green frozen dildos.
Pickles.
Green glass dildos. I don't even know I had one of those.
Use your power on that. And basically knocks
What's
it
the
right
up
out.
with the names under the guy things? Like it's like B-Day girl, school mascot, cool guy.
I don't know.
Magical pillow.
Oh, we just unlocked the harder mode.
Well, just called it fantasy mode.
Yeah, it's fantasy mode and then something else.
I don't understand how we spend money.
We have to walk into them.
They don't really seem much like mini games either. His like special moves are really weird.
The high jump.
Yeah. Staircase 4. Like all the gumball stuff's pretty weird. Alright.
That was weird.
Yeah. Alright, well we'll come back to the next episode of Dust the Gamers.
We're doing my show now.
My show. Gonna do my show.